When I do research, I see pictures of people. I see pictures of little children who have to drink dirty water, who don't even have water to drink, and it's sad.
We are in Washington, D.C. right now. What we're doing is a Montessori Adolescent Summit. We're fixing the quality, we're fixing the conflicts, and we're also fixing the access of water.
This morning we went to an institution for peace here in Washington, D.C.
When they came here, they were learning about conflict and peace and how water fits into these themes of conflict and peace.
Water is a resource, and everybody needs a resource like water, and so it's used as leverage.
They have made us realize the importance of the crisis and that we have to work to try to find the solutions.
The second part of the day, we brainstormed.
We're supposed to collaborate with the other students from different countries all over the world.
And it was really nice to get all of the research and all of the data from all of the other countries.
People, like 7.3% do not have proper sewage systems. So when we're talking toxic chemicals, it can mean anything from either industrial, agricultural, or domestic. But these are like antibiotics.
Your average person walks 6 kilometers to get to water to drink. And these young women should be in school, like graduating from high school soon, but they have to get enough water for their families.
We have many rivers, creeks, and canals that are all really clogged. So when it rains, instead of having the water flow out into the sea, it stays in the city. And what's worse is it carries the garbage to other areas of the city.
All these different personalities in one room going towards a goal, I think it's the most wonderful thing.
There were many different groups, so of course all of us came up with different, solutions.
A non-battery powered operated device to suck out things like zinc and filter the water.
Well, I think that we covered a lot today, and we learned a lot of new things, and we can really escalate that tomorrow.
In the first part of the day, we interviewed different experts.
Some of those experts were journalists, some of them were heads of their organizations.
I went to different groups of students, to different tables, and answered questions from the students. We talked about nomadic populations. We talked about people traveling for water. We talked about dirty water versus clean water versus no water. Really, you can tell that these kids were really thinking about these issues.
I learned that the rainwater and the sewage go into the same treatment place. So what happens is that it'll overflow a lot and all that sewage and things like that get out.
At home we can open the tap and the water goes down, but in some countries it is impossible, so people have to walk miles away from their home and they can go to school, they can work.
There was a lot of questions about what we can do as individuals to make a change.
My favorite thing is probably coming up with the solution because I know I'm helping in a way that will definitely make a difference.
One plan was we think social media is such a big part of everyday life today, so we're going to take advantage of that, make a challenge maybe where people can only use a small amount of water every day or every month, and then the money that they save from not using water, they can donate to charity.
I was in a group that combines everyone's projects together, conflict, quality, and access, to make one big essay about how there's 2 different worlds. The worlds some live in, that they think of as a perfect world with plenty of water, and the other worlds where people have no water, and how those 2 worlds should be equal.
We know that through participation and collaboration, we can better the world by organizing fundraisers and events in our own communities and schools, by starting water-related presentations, workshops, projects, and activities, by spreading awareness through social media, by affiliating with local and international organizations working to improve the access and quality of water, by educating agricultural and industrial workers to create better water systems that reuse water and reduce water consumption.
Our national hero, Jose Rizal, he said that the youth is the future of our country.
And by partnering with organizations to help communities with water problems.
Well, that's what we're here for, so that we can build really concrete actions, make more people aware, maybe start up projects and really participate and encourage other people.
We know that through participation and collaboration, we can better the world.
You just have to have that spark starting here. So if you get that spark, that little hope, piece of hope, I think you can start with everything and give everything that you want.
We are the Montessori students of the world. And we believe that all of us, including you, can make a difference. Thank you.